Welcome back into SWH Live and CarShield TV. PAMA Pro Invitational 2020. And coming up now, we have the Tour Mudcats in their first game of the PAMA Pro Invitational, going up against the 1-0 Envious Rink, who beat the PAMA Labeta Golden Knights earlier. A 5-2 score was the victory there. And now the Mudcats look to get off to a good start here in their first game of the PAMA Pro Invitational. And Envious Rink and downtown Georgie Brown looking to go 2-0, which would be huge for them on day one, considering maybe their two hardest games were today with the Golden Knights and Mudcats. And if they can come away at 2-0, that would be big for Envious. And now joined on the broadcast by Dino. What's going on, man?
Chris, how you doing?
I'm well, yourself?
Good. Enjoying all the action today. Great game so far. Looking to watch Envious maybe upset again.
Well, something to think about here in this one is the Mudcats in black and Envious in white. Is Envious has a game under their belts on this floor, which some of these guys aren't used to. The Mudcats, this is their first game. Might have some travel involved here and getting used to the floor. All they've had is a 3-minute warm-up.
What did you think of the skate on the floor last night?
I thought it was really good. The puck was a little different. That rocket puck doesn't slide as well as the still mat puck that's made for this floor, but guys are certainly ripping out there with speed. Skylar Hoare with a shot, now when it's stopped by Chucky Robinson. But it's certainly a nice floor, and it's brand new. This is what, game number 5 of the day, which is game number 5 on this floor. Still mat a sponsor
still, yep.
Out of the Czech Republic. Jess Hackett into the zone, sends it near side. That one's deflected and comes over to the boards. First chance of the game belonged to the Mudcats as Skylar Hoare got that shot off. And now it's Envious Rink with possession of the puck. Here comes Swims up the floor. Puck comes down low. Battle for this puck in the right side corner. Nice job by Lauren Barron to get free there. Now throws it out to the high slot. Wrist shot put on by Ethan Frank. And that one is blocked up into the mesh. Last 3 seasons with Western Michigan, the Omaha, Nebraska native, and 22-year-old Frank with that opportunity. As the face-off is to the blocker side right of Chucky Robinson. Having fun so far, Dino?
You know what? It's been a crazy day and a half so far getting set up. As you know, we're here for Real Talk Hockey, doing a little coverage of some of the pro event here. And we've doing a lot of setting up, a lot of running around, but everything's been great. Fun time, good seeing some familiar faces, getting out of the house and back to normal.
Well, during the intermission, we'll get to more about Real Talk Hockey. But right now, see Ty Murchison with the puck. Played last year with U17s on the U.S. development program in the USHL and other international contests. He's draft eligible next year in the NHL, so you might see his name called. Certainly going to be at the top of some of these guys' list. A chance in front of the net by Ethan Frank. Tried a backhand, but Chucky Robinson makes the stop as the Lindenwood Lions goaltender with a big save there.
Hey, I've noticed, Chris, these goalies are unreal out here.
Yeah, there's not one bad goaltender in this pro division.
Teed played sick last game.
Yeah, I mean, 30 shots on goal is pretty incredible.
How about GT? Kid still got it,
Ageless wonder.
Can't spell GOAT without GT.
Puck on the near side boards. This one's fired back into the Mudcats zone. Cody Page on it for the Mudcats. Brand new jerseys here for the Mudcats.
New chassis now, new jerseys, looking good.
Larry Atagoki, the Georgia native. Through the right wing circle, tries the shot that's blocked. Big Larry Atagoki, so hard to get off the puck. Tried to fire it back into his own zone and intercepted by Ryan Perry. Left wing side, fakes the shot, cuts the middle, shoots, that one's blocked. Clay Taylor, the goaltender for the Mudcats, and he had an unbelievable tournament down in Torres. Really got the Mudcats to the semifinals with some excellent play. It's now Okada, the game-winning goal against the Golden Knights. Has it in his own zone. What a great shot that was.
Funny story about Nick Okada was We went to a friend, Greg Hazeman's bachelor party, and he was our driver for the Kentucky Derby about 6-7 years ago now.
Okada is
Multi-talented.
Multi-talented and one of the nicer guys around the rink. Andy Cripps down the left wing side in front. Lauren Barron tries a backhand shot. That one's blocked into the corner. Cripps battles to come away with that puck. Try to fire to the point. Blocked. Here comes J.C. Capagna. Into his offensive zone. Long range shot. That one's blocked. And the former Mudcat with that opportunity as J.C. has his shot not quite get through. J.C. had his best season as a pro here in Fort Wayne with the Comets back in 2018-19. 35 goals in 61 games. Played last year with Norfolk. Puck bouncing around behind the net. Mudcats trying to get something going in the offensive zone. Big tie-up in the right corner, and Travis Turnbull has it. Turnbull, the former Buffalo Sabres, 3 NHL games played with the Sabres in his career. Spent the last several years in the Dell, 215 points in 347 games. Puck sent through the middle. That one misses. Turnbull. His dad, Perry, 608 NHL games with the Blues, Canadians, and some other teams. But hockey bloodlines run deep in the Turnbull family. O'Shaughnessy has it for Envious. Gets this puck to Schwartz. Skates it before, doesn't like what he sees. Now he turns it back.
Quick shout out to Richie Murado watching at home, who told me to put the microphone a little closer to my mouth, so hopefully this works out.
Social distancing does not apply to microphones on broadcasts.
No.
Pass up ahead. Murchison gets behind the D. Could not pull the trigger on the forehand. Murchison still has the puck, though. Tries a wraparound. Big stop made by Robinson.
Read the play all the way.
Murchison out of Corona, California. Mentioned earlier his ice hockey prowess. Excited to see what he can do next year for the U18s on the development program. We'll have a front row seat watching his season. Great to see the USHL guys here.
How's that been going for you, Chris?
Going great.
Yeah.
Wrist shot goes wide of the net. Unfortunately, the season was cut short, but like most people.
I did, keep up on most of your coverage going, throughout the year, so it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Great little league you guys got there,
And once the NHL draft comes, the USHL will be well represented. Jake Sanderson leading those guys. Best case, he's a top 5 pick.
Nice. Yeah, they've definitely been developing players and helping the game, and especially in the America,
Quite a few USHLers here in this game on both teams.
How many we got?
It's like 5 total, maybe 6.
Isn't there a kid from the Comets on this team?
Yes, on Envious Rink. He has the puck right now. It's Sidlowski. He shoots and scores! Sean Sidlowski.
What a shot.
The fan favorite here in Fort Wayne.
I must say I felt that one coming. That's why I brought his name up. I'm pretty good at this. George, watch out for your job here, kid.
Sidlowski, 431 points in 410 games for the Comets. In his career, he was the ECHL MVP in 2017-18 with 79 points in 64 games, and he gets his first ever PAMA Pro Invitational goal here on his home rink, where he scored so many goals throughout his career. I mean, you can see some Comets jerseys. Some fans came just to watch Mr. Sidlowski, and
they definitely support their team.
I see quite a few Sidlowski jerseys in the crowd. Probably hear a cheer once they announce this goal here. I mean, he's an ice hockey guy. You could tell he's trying to get his roller skates underneath him. As the Comets fans start the cheering. But he still has a great shot. He's got great hands.
Yeah, put a guy like that in front of the net with a puck, and it's a dangerous situation.
The thing about the ice hockey guys is when they play roller, I mean, Sidlowski's played roller before. This isn't his first time. But when they get the puck, they can still shoot. It doesn't matter how their skating is. And he's starting to get his skating legs under him here. He's protecting the puck against Lauren Barron, also a former ECHLer. Lauren Barron played with the Evansville Icemen and Missouri Mavericks for 2 seasons before he retired.
I feel like the ice guys, their biggest hurdle in adjusting to the roller game is just staying man-on-man playing without the offsides and the icing. But otherwise, you put them near the net, put them around the boards, they can handle themselves pretty well.
Travis Turnbull, long-range wrist shot, comes back in front, he shoots and scores.
Nice rebound.
The two veterans, CJ Yoder and Travis Turnbull, team up. Yoder to Turnbull. He puts it in the back of the net. We're tied at 1, 10-20 left in the first.
CJ Yoder, ever heard of him, guys? If you haven't,
Who is that?
where you living?
Hey, we talked about GOAT earlier, but you can even ask Greg Thompson. Best roller hockey player of all time is CJ Yoder, and I don't even know if it's disputable.
You know, a lot of Long Island guys will love to tell you it's Greg Thompson, including myself, but Greg will tell you, he'll be the first to say that he wasn't anybody until he learned from CJ, just how he played in Team USA, how he carried the team on his back, how he just knew what to say and lead the team. So
he's also 45 years old and still just a force on the rink. Backhand shot, and Clay Taylor flashes the leather.
For these young kids that don't understand, 45 years old playing pro hockey is very impressive.
Against, we talked about Murchison, 17 years old. He's buzzing around the rink. I mean, it's incredible what he's done. The former St. Louis Viper, 1996, 97, and 99.
Most of the kids in this division weren't even born yet.
Ty Murchison was born in 2003. So
a good 4 years after that.
That puts it in perspective. Turnbull, the former USHLer, made it to the Clark Cup Finals with Sioux City back in the day. Lost to a very stacked Cedar Rapids team that year. A couple NHLers on that squad. Jess Hackett near side. Had it knocked away by Lauren Barron. Now here comes Barron into his offensive zone. Drop pass, wrist shot, glove save by Chucky Robinson. And this game has a mixture of everything. It's got great ice hockey players, guys that have been roller guys their whole life. Some hometown heroes with Sean Sidlowski. 3 former Comets, actually, on Envious Rink.
A Long Island native, Matt O'Shaughnessy.
Got to get the New York guys involved.
Yep.
Farmingdale State Ram.
Trev, what's your feeling on the short socks combo in the roller hockey world?
I don't like it.
Yeah, me neither.
Honestly, the only
ones I liked was the Connex jerseys when they did the basketball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pass to the far side. Murchison is in all alone, and Robinson denies him. Wrist shot opportunity there. Pena up for O'Shaughnessy. Scratch that. It's Jess Hackett. He skates it down low.
Come on, Zebra.
Sends it out front, and Pena couldn't do anything with it. The Ohio native back into his own zone. Long-range wrister. That one goes wide of the net, comes to the near side boards. O'Shaughnessy battling, comes away with the puck. Near side dot, curls to the boards. Nice Centers it, Hodges there, he shoots. Clay Taylor, big save, the rebound. Goes wide of the Phoenix, Arizona natives net. Clay Taylor had an excellent showing at Tours, and his momentum has carried over right here to State Wars. Big J.C. Capena down the left wing side. 6'4", 205-pounder knocked down behind the net. It's the youngster Murchison got the best of him there. To the far side for Atagoki. Atagoki chips it up the boards. Just muscles past O'Shaughnessy, but the puck eludes him.
Listen, Osho's really strong on his skates, and he just got thrown like a child.
Larry Atagoki is a man by every stretch of the imagination. J.C. Capena's shot, and that one's blocked. Like I said, if I'm putting my trust in anybody to be the strength and conditioning coach of anything, let alone the New York Yankees, it's going to be Larry Atagoki, and that's what he's done. That's why he's been on a little hiatus, been working with the Yankees and their strength and conditioning team. To the high slot, here's Atagoki, he shoots. That one's blocked to the corner.
Speaking of which, I know the Yankees are not playing right now. They had a week off, but I think they're looking good. Hopefully they can continue the season.
And the Mets are looking great, except for the bullpen. Sidlowski far side. Puck rolls on him, but he settles it and shoots. And that one goes wide of the net. I'm actually a Mets guy, Dino.
I know. So how does someone with your background become a Mets fan?
You know, Fort Wayne. Actually, I went to a Cubs game when I was 9. They were playing the Mets. The Mets beat them. Mike Piazza hit 2 bombs onto Waveland Avenue. And ever since then, been a big Mets fan. I also thought his name was Mike Pizza, and I was a chubby kid. A chance in front, shot, and Clay Taylor made the save. Thought it was the coolest name.
Definitely. So. People love pizza, and Mike Piazza was one of the greatest to do it. Remember, did he get when Roger Clemens threw the bat at him? Yeah. Great classic moment.
Now Garrett Ross. Nice move to get to the front of the net. Save. Shot Clay Taylor. Another big save. Now Garrett Ross. 3 points last game. Goes out to Sidlowski. Protects the puck nicely against Travis Turnbull. 2 guys who've had very good ice hockey careers. And 2 former Rochester Americans in the American Hockey League. Garrett Ross never played for the Rochester Americans, but he did play for Rockford, former Chicago Blackhawks draft pick.
They have one of the cooler jerseys, the Ice Hogs.
Ice Hogs and Comets had some battles back in the day in the USHL here in this building. Here comes Ryan Perry. Down the right flank, moves to the middle. On the backhand, he shoots. Clay Taylor kicks it away. It's like a rugby scrum in front of the net. Now the puck's fired out to neutral. At Torres, this Mudcats team beat Envious twice. One was an OT thriller. Travis Turnbull had the game winner.
Nice battle in front of the net.
And another great game brewing here. Lauren Barron. The high slot, Skylar Hoare to the far side. A chance for Turnbull looking for a second, but Robinson denies that. Puck back to center, Skylar Hoare.
I think the ref's doing a great job letting the boys play, being out there and letting them find their legs, you know.
Chris Kendall tries to power to the front of the net. And how about Murchison? 6'1", 172. Not a huge guy, but Chris Kendall was knocked off the puck by the youngster. Now Murchison in with a shot. And a sneaky little wrister is stopped by Robbins. Now O'Shaughnessy, left wing, fakes the shot. Now he takes it, but he sweeps it wide of the net as Campagna has it. Saucer pass to the red line for Swims. Swims, the former Lindenwood Lion, leaves it for Hodge. Hodge into his offensive zone to the high slot. Campagna shoots, he scores!
Great play to open up some space for his teammate, find them in the slot.
35 goals in his time with the Comets, and he adds one here for Envious Rink Rat and puts them up 2-1. 3:51 left in the first.
Trev, you've been inside this building when it's capacity?
I've spent many games in this building. My first game when I was 18 months old.
Yeah? So you've been a Comets fan for life?
Oh, yeah. My grandpa, when he was buried, he got buried with his favorite Comet sweater on that he wore for every game.
And who was the player on the back?
No, it was an actual sweater,
okay.
Not a jersey.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how Fort Wayne rallies around this building and this team especially.
I was 3 years old when the Comets won the IHL Turner Cup and I was here. Chance in front. Robinson makes the save and hangs on.
Quick little push after the whistle.
I've seen 6 Comets championships here in this building. 5 of which I was in section 226 over to our left.
Where are the other ones?
I was 3 years old. I don't remember where we were sitting. A nice shot goes against the grain here on that one. Adagoki will take the face-off against Garrett Ross. Face-off win for Ross. And here comes Envious Rink. Pass up ahead to Ross. Puck comes down to the corner. Cody Bovey knocks that puck away from Ross, and Cripps collects. Long feed up for Cody Page. That one's knocked away from him. Puck's chipped into the left corner. Garrett Ross for Jess Hackett. Fires it around the boards. And Okada collects. Okada loses his glove, but he keeps moving along. Pass to the left wing for Ross. Garrett Ross down to the corner, puts on the break, centering feed. And Hackett didn't have much of an angle and turns back. Pass over for Okada. Now to Sidlowski. Sean Sidlowski, who's going to be celebrating a birthday in a few days. Turned 30 on August 5th. Garrett Ross skates in. That one's knocked away. What better birthday present than winning $25K?
That would be pretty amazing. You know, we got to watch out for these guys coming up into the 35 and over division. Keep them down here as much as we can.
I got 5 more years, Dino.
I know. I'll probably be, you know, hanging on, trying to be like Pete Penicky, coaching the team maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I got to find a state where I can find a team.
Well, you just moved to Texas?
Yep.
Nice,
well,
Dallas, Texas.
I'm moving right when we get back, so.
So that was the last trip we took pre-quarantine. Me, Greg Thompson, Steve Conti, Jeff Whitley, a bunch of the guys, sniper 35
High
and over.
slot. Lauren Barron shoots and scores.
What a play. We spent a couple of days down there watching the Rangers and the Dallas Stars. Great little city, awesome town. Good luck down there.
Lauren Barron's been skating in Houston lately, speaking of Texas. Right on cue, he fires one past Robinson. Game tied at 2, minute 27 left in the first period. These two teams, all they do is play close, tight-knit games against each other. Same thing's happening here.
What's your feel on day one here? A lot of, you know, a lot of getting used to this floor, a lot of just getting the quarantine legs going. I think tomorrow the gameplay will up a little bit. Even though it's been great, I feel like it'll open up a little bit more tomorrow.
It's been even.
Yep.
And that's been great. Only one blowout, quote-unquote, as the Snipers roughed up the Grizzlies a little bit. Look at C.J. Yoder, the 45-year-old, giving Okada the business. Now it comes free. Mudcats with it. Lauren Barron back for Skylar Hoare. Hoare, nice. Chip away, moves in, shoots and scores. Chips it around the defenseman, makes no mistake on the breakaway. 28.1 seconds to go. And returning from injury, Skylar Hoare roofs it for his first of the PAMA Pro Invitational.
Got it stuck up there. What a shot.
Hoare's been having a hip issue. He's missed a few tournaments lately, but he's back to full health here. Puts a beautiful shot, top shelf. Man, Murchison is getting into it out there. 17-year-old not backing down here in the Pro Division.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy to be expended after spending 3 months at home, you know. Guys are ready to go.
Now here comes Ryan Galt. Long-range slap shot goes wide, and that'll do it for period number 1. All right. Well, here's your chance. Wheel Talk Hockey. What's it all about?
Wheel Talk Hockey is a little venture that me and my friend Nick Pernito from back home, who runs a media company called Gold Hive Media. That's what he does for work. We kind of collaborated during the quarantine and came up with some ideas. And after speaking with him, we brought it to the PAMA Pro Division. We're doing some interviews, a nightly round table. We're just trying to get, you know, a professional look with real camera crew, real lighting, and behind the scenes talk to some of the best players in the world, try to highlight the great game that we all love, and try to grow this sport a little bit, just like everybody else is doing, just doing our part, trying to pay it forward.
How's it been going so far?
It's been awesome. The response from everybody, all the guys here, the girls here. We have Elisa Pogu doing a couple interviews for us. I jump into a couple. I mean, literally everyone has been super supportive, helping out, giving us access. You know, we're asking guys to come talk to us before the game when they're trying to do team conversations in the locker room. So everyone's been great, very accommodating. You know, the roller world's great, and everyone's been super nice to us so far.
Well, you're doing a great job, and it's been fun to watch so far. Here in this one's been fun to watch as well, as the Mudcats have a 3-2 lead. Envious Rink, they had leads every time they played the Mudcats down at Tours and couldn't hold it. And
it's a veteran
so
leadership
far,
group.
They've had 2 leads, and the Mudcats have battled back, and they get their first lead of the game as Skylar Hoare with a nice goal late.
Not one penalty taken in the first period.
And there really wasn't any missed calls either.
No, it was a physical game. The refs are doing a great job. Is that Dave Bones down there and Mike Sarter, I believe?
That's what it looks like.
Even though Bones called a terrible call on me back in 2018 St. Louis finals against Carshield.
Never forget.
Nope. Nice guy, though. I won't hold it against him.
I'll chirp him on the broadcast, but I'm not going to hold it against him.
Yep, Bones. I hope you listen on the playback. I believe he's an Atlanta Braves fan. Is that correct?
I hope not, because then I lose a little respect for him. Don't have to put up with all that Braves propaganda in Atlanta anymore.
No, I mean, listen, they had their teams with Glavin and Smoltz, and that was about it.
Tom Glavin, a former draft pick of the Los Angeles Kings. Dangling in front, backhand shot, and that one is stopped. In case you didn't know that.
Just saw that picture, him in the Braves uniform on skates with a hockey stick.
He actually played one game for the Atlanta Gladiators. Granted, he just played the first shift and then sat the rest of the bench. It was a publicity stunt, but still, very cool.
Ooh.
Pass over to Capena. He shoots and scores. Second of the game. And it's tied at 3. We're back to even. All 3 goal scorers for Envious Rink, former and current Fort Wayne Comets.
All 3. Showing up in their hometown. And
Sidlowski with the first and Capena with the next 2. JC still has his Comets helmet on.
How's your men's squad looking this year, Trev?
Pretty good. I actually have a couple former Comets on the team.
A couple of the kids that played last year?
Yeah.
Nice.
Rounded out the roster a little better. Sidlowski, shot put on and blocked. Some could say we're sandbagging and probably in the wrong division, but we didn't win last year, so we'll see how it goes. Pass over the far side. Turnbull, slap shot, and that one is blocked. Thing is, it's all ice hockey guys, so if we play in Double A, we'll just get killed because, like I said, the guys are all ice hockey guys.
Skating and puck possession, yeah.
Just want to have fun, get the boys back together.
Yeah, get skating, hang out.
They only play when it's in Fort Wayne, so.
They won't travel for the roller hockey world?
Oh, a couple of them will, but it's not enough to make a team. Turnbull. Has it on the far side. Fires it back into his own zone. Murchison. Heads up the floor. Drop pass for Cripps. Andy Cripps fakes the shot. Now he takes it.
Goalie got a piece with his blocker.
Hodge down low. Takes a hack from Atagoki, but gets it up to Okada. Okada to Ryan Perry. Back to Okada. Had a great goal last game. Looking for another. Splits the D. Runs out of space, though. Now centers it. Perry. Backhand shot. He scores. Perry gives Envious Rinkrat the lead right back. It's now 4-3.
Okada's speed breaking through the middle. Sets the whole thing up. Looks like Nick came to play this tournament.
Okada, for sure. Great goal last game.
Check him out on WheelTalkHockey.com. We have him for the post-game interview of this game.
That's what you call an excellent segue there, Dino.
I'm learning, you know. I'm trying to be like you in downtown. Listen to a little Spittin' Chicklets, trying to get like, you know, RA and the boys.
Lauren Barron.
Oh,
Far
nice
side,
play.
had it poked away. It's a breakaway chance. Kendall shoots and scores.
5-hole.
5-3 lead for Envious Rink Rat. Kendall took advantage of a fortuitous bounce and put it between the legs of Clay Taylor.
Envious looking real good out here, you know, as a team that you don't expect to be on top with the Snipers and the Golden Knights. They're playing every game tough, and they're looking real good at the start of this tournament.
Hodge fires it back into his own zone for Envious Rink Rat.
Just shout out to everyone back home on Long Island that's watching. I'm getting tons of texts. Sorry I can't shout you all out.
Do it all one big lump sum.
We got the 495ers, the Sound Tigers, all the parents.
Ryan Perry gets upended.
Our first power play of the game. Tyler Sapoff, Chris Padula, Schroeder, everybody.
Ryan Galt will head off. Omaha, Nebraska native, played in his hometown of the University of Nebraska, Omaha for 4 years before playing for the Kansas City Mavericks last season.
Special shout out to a great guy, John McGinnis Sr. He's been battling some health issues back home lately, but one of the nicest guys. And if it wasn't for COVID-19, he would be here, posted up behind the net and just being himself. So Johnny Mac, Mr. Mac, everybody, hope all is well.
Envious Rink Rat on the power play. Garrett Ross for Sidlowski. Back to Ross. He'll shoot. That one's blocked, and it comes right to Sidlowski. Sidlowski. Down low for Kendall. Back to Sidlowski. Fakes the shot. Tries to go across. Rink gets blocked. Look at CJ Yoder, the veteran in the race. Gets there at the same time as Ross. Puck just sitting there. No one wants to touch it. Puck is lava. Now it's Garrett Ross. Back to Sidlowski. Who says the old guy doesn't have the wheels anymore? He just was in a foot race with Garrett Ross. Got there at the same time.
I need to get CJ's nutrition and workout regimen. 45 years old. He didn't look it there.
Chance in front, and that one's chipped to the corner. Will Hines on it. Will Hines got to give credit. Big part of these jerseys and new Mudcats logo. Shout out to him. Did an excellent job.
So, Trev, you doing every game today?
Oh, yeah. I may take a break and let George do play-by-play on one, but 29 broadcasts in 3 days at the PAMA Pro.
They keep you busy. Basically,
it's not work when you're having fun, right?
Oh, this doesn't seem like work. You know, I've worked corporate jobs and everything. When you be at the rink, times get hard and things get difficult, but nowhere I'd rather be.
Cody Page has a lane, walks in, over for Adegoke,
what a
one-time shot, he scores!
Didn't look like Larry got all of it, but got enough of it.
Larry Adegoke on a brilliant pass from Cody Page, and the Cats are back to within one. 12:33 left in the second. Song talking about girls in Atlanta, and the Atlanta native gets
Scoring
the tally. Lives in Tampa now, but originally from Atlanta.
Similar vibe down in Tampa to Atlanta. A couple nice dance establishments.
I wouldn't know, Dino.
Me neither.
Heard it from a friend. Turnbull tried to go to the far
2-on-1.
side. It's blocked. Odd man here. O'Shaughnessy, left wing, looks, shoots. Clay Taylor fights it off with the shoulder. Excellent save.
Tried to look him off. Goalie stood with him the whole way.
Now Swims, hanging out in his own zone. It's a big goal for the Cats there. And they force a turnover. Ryan Golt trying to come away with this puck. Gets knocked away. Capania. Long-range wrister. Taylor the save. And the puck ends up behind the net.
2-1 the other way.
Here they come. Turnbull over to Galt. Galt waits. Runs out of time, and Okada gets a piece of that shot and blocks it. Puck out to the point.
Okada doing it on both ends of the rink today.
Lauren Barron over to Turnbull. Turnbull tries to play that down low. It's blocked. Now Galt for Turnbull. He shoots from a bad angle, hits the side of the net, nearly got that one.
Didn't need much to look at to take that shot.
Now here comes Rink Rat. Envious Rink Rat, not to be confused with Rink Rat Liberty and just
Team
Rink
Rink
Rat.
Hey, Rink Rat's growing with the tournament these days, so it's good to see.
All the brands well represented here in the Pro Division. As usual. Well, Envious Rink Rat, obviously. Envious Gameware and Rink Rat. And obviously Tour with the Tour Mudcats. Andy Cripps tried it between the legs, pass, just misses Skylar Hoare.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Envious is a mix between the Detroit Rink Rat guys and the
Excitement.
Buffalo. Yeah. Well, they look to be gelling pretty well out here.
Okada throws it to the middle. Ross, backhand shot. And Clay Taylor makes the pad stop. Murchison leads the rush the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Andy Cripps down the right wing side. Chipped it to the front of the net, but it's blocked. Animosity picking up here in this one, too. Now Sidlowski out from behind the Envious net, over to the near side. Here comes Ryan Perry. Perry, power move to the outside, cuts the front shot.
Great
Taylor the
save.
save. He hangs on for the whistle. Clay Taylor played ACHA ice hockey with the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Not a bad place to go to school.
No. Imagine being a D1 hockey player and playing in Phoenix, Arizona. Not a bad gig.
Not a bad one at all. How do you focus on anything when you're going to school there? Interesting to see how everything's going to look this year. What's going to get to play, what's going to get to happen.
Yeah, especially with college sports, because most of the winter sports or fall sports have already been either postponed or canceled. So
looks
who knows?
as if the NCRHA is going to have to be postponed until spring at least. A lot of schools are canceling club sports and limiting travel.
Which stinks to see, but I mean, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, everyone's got opinions, and, you know, a lot of people have a lot of right opinions, but the safety of everyone's first and foremost, and we'll get back to normal a little quicker, hopefully.
And it's just an unprecedented time, right?
Yep.
1917, this happened. And it was actually one of the years that the Stanley Cup was not awarded.
How many times has that happened in history? Do you know?
Twice.
Lockout and
2005 and 1917. Ryan Perry dangling in the zone. Nice D from Lauren Barron. Perry still has it. Shoots and it's blocked. You know, it is ironic. 1917, no season due to the pandemic. And then 2 years later, the first American team to win the Stanley Cup, Seattle Metropolitans.
So are we trying to say that maybe next year Seattle could be the team?
No, it'd be 2 years from now.
True.
So if in 2 years Seattle wins the Stanley Cup,
something's up.
That's going to be ironic. How about the Seattle Kraken?
The crackheads in the crack den.
I
love it.
What a logo and jersey.
The jerseys
My
look great.
goodness.
Love the color scheme. I'm a fan of white gloves. People are hating on them. I like the white gloves.
Yeah, I'm going to hate on them.
You don't like the Golden Knights gloves?
No. I love their black ones. The white gloves, you wear them once and they're yellow. Now Hodge in shot, and he misses that high over top of the net.
I don't think the Seattle Kraken or the Vegas Golden Knights have those problems. Roller players, yeah. They'd be yellow from being at the bottom of that bag for 2 months.
Or depending on where you play in the air conditioning situation, maybe it's one game.
Oh, trust me, I know. Skate Safe America, my home rink on Long Island, no air condition. So right now, you know, you're getting 90-degree days with 80% humidity. It is like playing slip and slide hockey.
Try doing that in Atlanta. It's not fun. Here's O'Shaughnessy.
Last place I played in Orlando was actually called the Cooler.
Yep, which is ironic because it's not cool. That's where I played Wednesday night.
That's your house league?
One of them.
Nice.
I play every place you can in Atlanta. Going to do the same in Dallas.
You jump on the ice a little bit from time to time?
Once or twice a year. Try to stay away from the ice as much as possible. Capania back to the way, looking for the hat trick, broken up by Adegoke. Men's league ice just is not as fun as roller hockey.
No. You know, guys are a little more intense.
It's game 7.
Yep.
You know, I don't really, and I play hard no matter what it is, so that's why I wear a cage.
Especially in leagues like that.
So I don't need to be getting beat up.
You got to protect that face, Trav. You know, it's the moneymaker.
Got the face for radio. Got to protect it. Adegoke.
Oh, he's got
Up
someone
for
open.
Bovey.
Didn't see him.
Cody Page into his offensive zone. Wrist shot. That one goes high and wide. Swung to the near side. Far side, I should say, and that one missed. Bovey has it in the corner. Fires it out high. CJ Yoder over to the near side. Turnbull back out high. Ryan Galt. Nice year last year for Mr. Galt. 10 points in 33 games for the Kansas City Mavericks. Can't confirm, but I'm sure he probably played a game here in this building with the Mavericks. CJ Yoder down low. Back in front. Chip just wide by CJ Yoder. CJ Yoder just inducted into the U.S. Roller Sports Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, CJ. Good luck with Legends Family Sports as well. Looks like the Mudcats have kind of taken over the last couple minutes looking for that tying goal.
Will Hines whistles one wide of the net. Bovey gets to it, the Colorado native, out to the point. Ethan Frank with it. 22-year-old back to Will Hines.
The Mudcats not to be mistaken for George Collins' other team with the word mud in it.
Ryan Perry into his offensive zone, cuts to his right. Tries a wrap around, it's blocked and covered in the crease by Clay Taylor. 4:31 left in the second period.
Great game, great action, keeping it tight. You ever get to watch any of these guys with their numbers retired up here?
Quite a few. Nick Boucher, Colin Chalk, Steve Fletcher, Colin Chin. Don't remember too much because I was
3 years,
very young when he
months.
played. Yeah. Skylar Hoare, shot, and that one's blocked.
Any notable comments in the NHL?
Currently in the NHL, no, but back in the day, yes.
Can't wait till tomorrow. New York Rangers back in business, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking to take out the Carolina Hurricanes. What's your prediction on that series as an outsider?
It depends on the Rangers' goaltending, because I think Carolina's goaltending is pretty average. So I think whoever's goalie plays better. So I think the teams are pretty even. Adegoke in, shoots off the crossbar. An absolute rip from Big Lair. But off the crossbar, he stays out. Capania sends one up ahead. Turnbull back into his own zone.
Just a quick flick of the wrist, and that puck was off the stick and hit the crossbar and out.
The amount of muscle that guy has, you get that behind a shot, man. Someone needs to go check and see if the crossbar is okay.
Definitely dented.
Turnbull around the back of the net.
Especially with these new sticks and the whip you can create with just pushing down a little.
I think Larry would have a good shot with a wood stick.
Let's get him an old Sherwood Featherlight.
Puck out high, misses C.J. Yoder. He's forced back into his own zone. Try to get to the corner. It's blocked. Now to the point. C.J. Yoder. Down low for Turnbull. Turnbull had C.J. going to the net. Holds off on the pass. Didn't want to force it. Gets to Lauren Barron near side.
And that's the big difference between, some of these kids watching and even adults that play men's league. The difference in the pro game, he was open, but it was open for a split second. So if that pass gets blocked, they're going the other way. You got to be patient. All your windows are much tighter in this game.
It's 4-on-4. You can't be as risky as you can in ice, knowing there's guys back. That puck's caught up along the boards, not moving an inch. Now it pops free. Out to the point, Turnbull. Shot, now one's blocked.
You got a foot race.
Here comes Swims into his offensive zone. Swims tries a toe drag that doesn't work. Saw it was a forward back in Turnbull, but couldn't beat him. Now back the other way come the Mudcats. Puck comes to the near side, sent to the back door, and chipped just wide.
One minute 30 to go in the game.
Mudcats are pressuring on the forecheck, trying to come away with this puck. Sidlowski gets to it, sends it off the boards. Adegoke muscles him off the puck. Nice play by Adegoke. Adegoke back the other way, long range shot. Robinson the save, and he hangs on for the whistle. Minute 17 left in the second as Clay Taylor heads to the Mudcats bench.
Should be an interesting final minute 17.
See if a timeout gets called by either side. C.J. Yoder's going to take the timeout. Coming up next, Rink Rat Liberty, PAMA Lebeda Golden Knights. Who you got in that one?
I'm going to look to PAMA rebound from this morning's game and come back with a win, even though the Liberty were pretty impressive in their game versus Black Ice this morning.
Yeah, they did play well. A lot of young talent on that team. Then Conics and the Snipers. Mudcats, Black Ice. Later tonight, that one's going to be a fun one. Roadrunners, Alkali at 9:45. And then at 11:10 to close out the night, Rink Rat and the Iska Grizzlies. Maybe our highest scoring game, or tight game, because the Snipers put up a good amount.
What was the final score of that game? Was it 8-2?
7-3.
The Grizzlies stood close in that game first period. Teed made some amazing saves, but Snipers are just loaded with firepower, a lot of veteran presence. Always a threat every game they play.
You just saw that last Larry Adegoke tally. Face off left circle. Face off one by the Mudcats. They're going to pull the goaltender. Minute 10 to go. Lauren Barron has it. They get the extra attacker, C.J. Yoder, out there. It's 5-on-4. Turnbull has it at the point. Drops this one off. Send it in front. And Yoder chips it just wide.
45 to go.
Back to the point they go. Turnbull. Over to the far wing. One-time shot is blocked in front. Okada gets it up ahead to Perry. He has an empty net goal in this tournament so far. Looks for another one. This time he misses it wide. Puck chipped up to Turnbull, 20 seconds left. Turnbull has two Envious Rink rat guys on him, and then Perry gets the loose puck and shoots it into the empty net. His second empty net goal of the tournament, and he makes it 6-4, Envious.
Trev, how about Nick Kokeda again with the patience to make that pass instead of shooting that first puck down the rink and maybe giving Tor a chance to get that puck and get another offensive rush. Great game by Okeda, MVP. Check him out on Wheel Talk's broadcast, interviewing him post-game today. In case you guys are wondering why he's laughing, I'm just stuttering words and laughing at myself.
I thought you did fine, and then you look over and you're disgusted with yourself.
Hey, I give you a lot of credit, 9 a.m. to midnight almost, and you're here just on point, well prepared. Chris, you are a professional. It was a pleasure being alongside of you during this.
Well, thanks for joining me and filling in for downtown George Brown. And Wheel Talk Hockey, make sure to check it out. Any final thoughts?
I think everyone should check out Wheel Talk Hockey, follow the USHL and Treff and all he's doing, and just come play some roller hockey, get involved, watch it. It's the best sport there is, and it does make your ice game better. Quote from Coach Dino Verone. And I'm signing off.
So for Dino Verone, I'm Chris Trepp. We'll take a break, come back in about a half hour as our next contest